I have a client coming in to see if they want to enroll in my childcare program. Oh, here he is. Welcome. Is this your first time putting your child into childcare? And would you please share a little about yourself? Gosh, I'd have to turn it that way. Tell me if it's on you.
Yes, it is my first time with my child. He's about, she's I'm saying she's 2.5, and this is our first time together.
Oh, what's her name?
Her name is, I can't hear you.
Any?
Her name?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alicia.
Alicia, how old is Alicia?
She's 2.5.
Oh, okay. How did you hear about our program?
Some other people in our church said that this is a good program to come to, and you're highly recommended.
Okay, do you mind if I tell you a little bit about our program?
No, that'd be great, actually.
Okay,
I
great.
appreciate that.
So, I would like to share a little bit about our curriculum, and all of our activities and play are developmentally. I'm sorry about that. Are developmentally appropriate, and our program is geared, and our activities are geared towards the children's developmental milestones, which are we observe their physical, their emotional, social, and cognitive developments, as well as their language and communication.
Okay, that's good. So you're basically working on all the motor skills.
Well, that's physical. Turn it, Carla.
Okay, that's the physical part of it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Also, we work in partnerships with our parents, communicating daily about positive and interesting things that have happened during the day. So we make sure that you're aware of anything that goes on that is fun or interesting, or if we call you right away if there's like a fall or anything like that, of course.
Okay.
Because each child is unique, though. We want to individualize towards each child. So if we have to change something up, because not all children learn at the same rate, and that's okay, But we do observe, do a lot of observing, and write things down so that when we do have our conferences, we can discuss the goals that you want for your child, and how we can help facilitate that. Also, I wanted to let you know that we are respectful of cultural and family values. How does that sound to you?
It sounds good. Don't be nervous. We're on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's going to be okay. I like the fact that we're going to have to, be able to communicate, and, the most important thing is her development, and make sure she's, learning, and, so far it sounds great. I think, sounds like a good thing.
Another factor of our developmentally appropriate curriculum is that we do activities that promote that development to facilitate it. Also, our program is non-gendered biased, and we try to do it from a multicultural perspective. So we try to learn about the children's cultures and make sure that we have dolls or books that they can see themselves in too. So we really are working on to build that up. And so if you have a special book or a special picture, we can try to add it, incorporate it into it. And we do promote nonviolent play. We don't allow the kids to play with guns or things of that nature. Good. So, yeah. Do you have any questions for me?
I do have a few questions for you.
You wrote them down?
I have a couple questions I wrote down, so I didn't want to make sure I didn't forget what I wanted to ask you. What are your guys' safety policies on selecting the material that you guys get to use for the kids?
Okay, sure. Yeah, I can talk a little bit about that. So we make sure that we inspect everything, and that it is unbreakable, it's durable, that it's able to be sanitized and washed.
So that's for the equipment too, then, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Toys and equipment. Every day we take care of that. Also, we don't have anything that is too small to be swallowed.
Oh, okay.
So we make sure that we don't have any tiny pieces, or we make sure that there's not removable parts, or at least that it's easy to come off.
Okay.
We check everything for sharp edges, and we make sure that it is constructed from non-toxic material and is free from like pinching cracks, like right away if anything breaks, we either repair it or replace it. So we do that, and we just make sure that it's suitable for our space, like that. Yeah.
And another question I have, is it an open door policy? Can I stop by or drop by anytime? Or, I mean, is it, I don't want to disturb the class, so is there certain set times?
Okay, yeah. So, anytime, of course, a parent wants to come by, we're never going to turn you away. But because it is hard for children at that age, if they see their parent come throughout the day, they want to go home with them, and they have to go through the whole goodbye, and So we what we did was we found a app that has you can watch your child. It's like not kind of like the Ring, but it's cameras in all, of course, all the areas, not the bathrooms, of course, and things like that. But you're able to look in, and you can hear, and you can, and it's only available to the parents with a special passcode. Wow. And it also records you on, like, to watch what you're like, how often you're coming on, because we want to make sure safety's for our children, and so it's a really neat program that we just implemented, and so it will kind of focus where your child is at. So it's not like so you could just check that way. We're trying it out. It's a pilot program, so we want feedback from our parents to see if it's something that we can use and they like it, or is there a problem with something. So yeah, we're kind of excited to try that program.
Sounds exciting. I'm excited for that too. The technology nowadays is amazing.
Yes.
I have another question. Is for the activities, the physical development.
Hold on one second. I'm in an interview right now. Can you wait for a few more minutes, please? Thank you.
Can you give an example of the activities of the physical education and cognitive that you provide for the child?
Okay, I'll do. I'll talk to you a little bit about physical. So with the physical, just an example, we watch, like, for example, if they're throwing a ball and they throw it the right direction, we see how they move their bodies, because kids at this age are still learning their balance and coordination. So also, like, during reading time, if they can turn a page one at a time, they're using their fingers. And another example is stringing beads. But they're like really big beads and everything. And that one, we make sure we sit real close to them, and watch them. So, we try to do that.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. And then for cognitive, some of the things that we do with the children are we see if they can follow two-step directions. And you could put it on here.
Okay.
And also, like, if they point to and label objects spontaneously, such as, like, if we're reading a book, they might say tree, or
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
And then we'll talk about the tree, or they start to do that because they get into the books.
Okay, so they're starting to know their environment for the storyline.
Yeah, and then we also are starting developing concepts such as big, small, tall, short, in and out, things of that nature.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So do you have any? Oh, I have a few questions for you, if you don't mind me asking you.
Okay.
The questions I have is, of course, I'm going to be giving you a packet that's more detailed and in depth, so that you can think about your answers and things like that. But how do you feel about volunteering once a month in the classroom?
I have no problem with that. I think that's actually a good idea. I would like to, be here with my child and see what she's learning, and I think that would be neat to see her environment while I'm gone. What she's doing while I'm gone.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think that'd be great, actually.
Yeah, you have to wear a blue apron the whole time that you're in the classroom. So
That's fine.
That'd be great. And also,
I have no problem with that.
what would you say are your strengths as a family? What are some fun things that you and your daughter like to do at her age and everything?
Well, she does like to do a lot of finger painting. She likes getting, I think, the texture on her hands and her fingers. I think she likes that. And the colors. I think she really likes the colors. Because when I'm bringing in bright yellow or bright green or something, she gets excited. That, and then to cook. She likes to cook. Yeah, she's going to be a little chef, a little, Susie homemaker.
Oh, nice.
So, those two things. And, story time before bed.
Okay. So, yeah, I really enjoyed meeting you, and I know my next client is at the door. So, but I'm going to give you this packet and my business card, and any questions that you have, you can call me, text me, email me, and I really look forward to you choosing our program and meeting your daughter. We'll set up a time where she can come and feel the classroom and get to see how it looks so that she feels safe and comfortable.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's definitely been a pleasure meeting you, and I'm looking forward to bringing my child to you guys.
And
we'll
let me know who referred so that we can thank them for referring us later.
Oh, definitely.
That's in the packet.
It's the ladies from the church, but I mean, there's a few of them there, so I'll definitely let you know.
Okay. Well, nice
thank you
meeting
so much.
you.
Appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Thank you much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.